Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to share with you guys some of my darker polishes, and in today's video I'm going to share with you guys more of these vampy little shades here, just because it's that time of year and I thought, let's do this color, why not? There is an odd duckling, actually there's a couple of them, so I'll start with both of them here. I may not have swatches on a couple of these polishes. I couldn't remember if I have them on my Instagram. If I can find some of these on my Instagram, I'll go ahead and put them up on the screen. Some of these I did end up swatching within the last month or so. So I'll have those up for you guys to see as well. So I'll start off with these two right here. This one right here is from KB Shimmer. This is called Oh My Ganache. And it's exactly that. The color of this is more of this chocolatey, delicious base. And it has these super fine micro holographic shimmers. And you see the little specks on the nails. All of the polish or the base of this is quite dark. You do see the little shimmers on the nails. And you see little rainbows here and there. They're so pretty. This one got opaque at 2 coats for me. I have not had a chance to wear this as a full-on manicure. I've only had a chance to swatch it for this video, but really great. I think I heard about this polish on Miss Hollyberry's channel a while back now. The next one that I have is from Orly. This is called Fowl Play, and the base of this is this sheer purple base. It's not a jelly, it's just sheer, so you do need about 3 coats for this one. This one right here has these shards of glitter that are, they reflex a little bit on the teal side, purple, green, yellow, kind of like a yellowish gold. And I also see some, it's like a reddish pink or something like that. I don't know. But this, you hear my wheezing, I'm sick right now. This one right here benefits from a very thick glossy top coat. So like the Pro FX Supreme Gel, I think would work best with something like this because it does look quite dull. On its own, it dries dull, and then a regular basic thin top coat will not do justice for this. When you put on a thick gelish top coat, that's when everything comes alive here, and it just stays super glossy and it just brings, it comes alive is basically what I'm trying to say. Really beautiful. This is one of those polishes that I don't reach for very often. I'm not really sure why, because it is really pretty. The next one that I have here, let's pull out these 3 right here because these are pretty much the same color. It's that ox blood kind of purple, black and purple polish kind of situation. This is Wicked. I recently wore this quite a bit actually within the last month. I want to say a couple times on my toes, a couple times as a manicure. Sometimes I topped it off with another polish that I have in my project polish, but this is Wicked. I heard about this polish through Zenorah when we did our all occasions polishes video. She mentioned this one. Funny enough, I mentioned Lincoln Park After Dark, which is not in this video because I've mentioned that polish many times. I'm not mentioning every single polish in this color category that I own. There's a few that I probably left out, but anyway, she mentioned this one and how much she loved it, so I did go ahead and pick it up, and it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, this is really pretty. Julie from Julie G Quebec on Instagram, I'll link her down below as well. She actually mentioned, because I posted this on Instagram, she said that she owned this a long time ago and her formulation was not as good. So I'm not sure if the formula was revamped. I'm not really sure because I never owned it prior to now, but really great. No regrets on purchasing this. Super awesome formula. Got opaque on me at 2 coats. No fuss. With colors like these though, just be mindful. Anything like these, even, you know, this, like, you have to be mindful when you're removing the polish because it will stain your cuticle area. This is Go Garnet from Sally Hansen. It's part of their Insta-Dry line. I love this line from Instagram. I think it's super awesome. Most of them I can get opaque at 1 coat. Majority of the times though, I do put 2 coats on. This is a cream. This is one of the ones that I'm not sure if I have a swatch for. I'm not 100% sure, and I just shook it up. But I did have a fill line right over here because I did use it quite a bit. Awesome formulation. I've never been disappointed by this line. And then I have from Tom Ford, this is Black Cherry. Similar effect as these two. The formula is also really good. Opaque at 2 coats for me. The brush of this one, whoops. The brush of this one is on the thinner side, and so if you're familiar with the brushes from China Glaze, it's as thin as the China Glaze brushes, but this is a little bit shorter, so it does make it easier for application. I haven't had a problem with it. I already wore it a couple times as well, and no issues to be had. Really good formula. Again, be mindful when you're removing it because something like this will stain your cuticle area. Let's talk about a polish that I did not wear. I have not worn, but I did swatch for this video. This is from A. England. I think I have one more from A. England, I think, or this may be the only one. I can't remember now. This is called Boleyn. And this one right here has this very deep kind of reddish base, kind of reddish burgundy kind of base. And the shimmers or the holographic in this is so fine, it almost looks like fairy dust holographic shimmer. But it is noticeable on the nail. I bought this last year, I want to say, and then I looked at it and I was like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this color on myself, and then I swatched it and I was like, dude, what the heck was I waiting for? This is really beautiful. Great formula. Opaque at 2 coats for me. And it's super awesome. I love this color. It's just amazing. I'm gonna bring this out during the winter and actually wear it as a full manicure, wear it for quite a few days because this is beautiful. A couple from Zoya here. I have Gem. This one I posted on my Instagram last year, and so many of you guys said that you love this color, that it's so beautiful, and it is beautiful, guys. This is amazing. I'm not sure if people have ever talked about this polish. I'm not quite sure, and if they have, it's probably been a while. If you have it, bring it out, because this is like a hidden little gem. Literally hidden little gem. The base of this is more of this purpley kind of burgundy base, but then it has these little micro glitters, and I don't want to say glitters, it's more of a shimmer that adds so much reflex to this polish, and it translates so well on the nails. The shimmer in this kind of turns into this olive green, gold, bronze, and because of the base, it kind of reflects a little bit pink as well. It's so beautiful. This represents fall in a bottle for me, or this is the representation of the month of October. It's just so good. Another one that I need to bring out and wear maybe in the winter months. Another one from Zoya, I have this Scattered Holographic, which is Blaze. I've mentioned before, Blaze for me looks a little jelly-like on the nails. It looks a little bit, not jelly-like, but a little squishy on the nails. More, not even more so, because the other Scattered Hollows that I have don't have that effect or that finish on the nails to where this one does. And I feel like with Blaze, the hollows are a little bit less pronounced on the nails than some of the other Scattered Hollows, like Merida, Storm, Dream. I feel like the Scattered Hollows on those are very, like, you can visibly see them. You can see these, they're just not as loud as those. Still really, really beautiful polish. This one gets opaque on me at a couple coats. And then I have the one that I have on my nails right now. This is from Dior. This is part of the Diorific line. I just did a nail of the day. I'll link it up in the cards. This one right here is called Audace, and it's a deep raspberry, like dusty raspberry, dusty berry color, not raspberry, berry for sure, because it is quite a bit deeper. This has quite a bit of brown, and I think that's why I really like it. I love polishes that have this hint of brown in them because they complement my skin really well. And the color of this does not disappoint. Is it unique? No. But is it beautiful? Yes. For me, this got opaque at 2 coats on one hand and then 3 coats on the other hand, because this little thing right here is super short and stubby, so it does make it a little bit challenging with my non-dominant hand when it comes to application on my other hand. And because of that, I had some transparency in some areas of my nails. Not a fan of that, but if I can get a hold and a handle of this little thing right here, and I can get it opaque at 2 coats, then I would be 100% satisfied with it. The next three are from OPI. Let's talk about this one, which I mentioned in my monthly manis video recently. I'll put that up in the cards. This is Muir on the Wall. I can't remember if I had worn it prior to this last month. I've had it for a while. I want to sneeze. Oh no, I don't want to. Like, I have to sneeze, but I don't want to. If I did wear it prior to this last month, I can't remember, to be honest with you, but I'm pretty sure I bought this when I was in my duo multi-chrome kind of phase. I've kind of grown out of that. I'm not really sure why. I think I need to bring out green on the runway because that one always gets me in the mood. It's a green duo from OPI that I really, really love. I always pull it out for the fall season, except for this year. For some reason, I just didn't pull it out. I wanted to just try some of my other polishes. But anyways, this is really, really beautiful. I mentioned it in my monthly manis. I showed you guys in that video. And I walked around with the polish around my house, and how as different lights hit it, it just reflected different colors. This was really, really pretty. I think if you are into duochromes or multichromes, you would really enjoy this because you see a lot of the burgundy, this olive green, kind of bronzy golden. It's really beautiful. I just wasn't feeling it 100% when I wore it. The next one is Every Month is Oktoberfest, and this has more of this deep kind of reddish base. It is really, really pretty, and it has quite a bit of warmth in it. There's a little bit of bronziness going on in this polish. It's really great. I got this one a couple years back. Someone sent it to me, and I was so happy when I got it because this was one of those polishes that I had on my lemming for the longest time. It reflects, it's dark, but it still has this kind of reflex to it. It's really, really beautiful. A couple coats for this one. The next one from OPI is this one called Indulgence. I want to say that I heard about this polish from Miss Thompson here on YouTube. She always makes me want to venture into polishes that I'm not, like if I was to see this in the store, I would have never picked it up. But I think she mentioned it in one of her videos, and it looks so awesome on her that she made me want to buy it. I want to say it was her video. Either way, no regrets. This is beautiful. The base in the bottle looks looks red, and then the shimmers are more amber and green. Really pretty. When I saw it on my nails though, it leaned more, the base leaned more reddish pink, I want to say, and even orange in some lights. And then the little shimmers pop through the polish. Thinner formula though. I like these kind of finishes from OPI where they have the thinner formula and then they have the little shimmer. Because although they take 3 coats, they're very thin coats, and so they don't take a very long time to dry, and they build up very nicely on themselves. Really enjoy this one. This is one that I'm going to be putting on my nails next. I only swatched it for this video, but this is going on my nails next because this is amazing. I need to wear it during the fall season because this is gorgeous. And lastly, I have another one from Orly. This is called Misconduct. I need to take a deep breath. Oh my god. Okay. This is called Misconduct. This one I found out through Miss Amanda from Amanda Alexander here on YouTube. She mentioned it in one of her top 10s. And this is amazing. A couple coats of this one. This one has this very deep kind of pink base, and it has these holographic shimmers. This is why I enjoy Orly so much. This kind of polish is what makes me want to buy more from Orly because I feel like they're just a really special brand. They come out with polishes that are just really, really beautiful and unique and probably ahead of their time. I don't know when this came out, but I know that when I found it on transdesign.com. So that tells me it's been out for a very, very long time. Anyways, this is Indulgence. This is one that I also posted on my Instagram, I think sometime last year. And I was just not disappointed in picking this one up. I think it's really beautiful. Great formulation. A couple coats for this one. And I'm really happy to have it. So that is my lineup, guys. All of these really beautiful polishes. I love these kind of colors. Just, I think they're really, really beautiful. Really gets me in the mood for this time of the year. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
in basic colors from these higher end brands because I like to taste basics. I like to try basics.